and
people
happy
in YouTube
birthday.
world. That explains why I did this.
On her cover photo. She is
That
30.
tea. I am no longer in my
She's
20s.
finally an adult. And now she feels
I don't
super
feel
old.
like an adult because I
You
don't
don't act like
understand.
one.
I know, that's the thing. I don't. I feel very like I don't know how I've coasted through adulting.
You have good parents.
It's just so weird to be 30. But I have to keep telling myself 30, flirty, and thriving. 30, flirty, and thriving.
You know what's sad is you have to keep telling yourself that because you're not really thriving.
Hey, I'm thriving.
She's 30, flirty, and where did they go?
Oh, man.
Funny.
So weird.
Are you big? I mean, like, you've got some big plans, right?
Like plans for life?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make it through my 30s.
Now that you're 30, what is the one, I guess, think back to your 20s. Like, what is the one year that you're like, this was the best of my 20s? And I mean, if you need time to think about it, like, mine was 25.
Okay, why 25?
I was living in Mobile. I had awesome friends, Mobile, Alabama, and I had awesome friends. And, like, we were all about the same age, and we were like a family because we were all transplants. And it was just one of the, like, I don't know, everything about my 25th year was really, really cool.
That is cool. I would say, man, okay, fun-wise, probably when I was a sophomore in college. So, like, was it 21, 22? That was a lot of fun. But, like, life, when I realized that I wasn't doing with what I wanted to do, you know, like when I kind of had my aha moment.
The moment you were in medical school and realized you were going to be in medical school.
Well, I wasn't...
She was actually going to be a doctor or something.
I know, it's weird, right? Like,
weird,
and then
because
I realized...
when people talk to you, they're like, well, you wouldn't have been smart enough to be a doctor.
I wouldn't have.
I'm not trusting you with my heart or my brain.
No, I would say it was probably then like 24, because that's when I made the decision to enroll in broadcasting school. Like, I'll never forget that, because I was it 23 or 24? One of those two ages. But I remember I went and I took a tour, and at the end of the tour, the counselor was like, so do you want to do this? I was like, screw it, I'm going to sign up. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, so I went to broadcasting school, and I loved it. It was the best decision I ever made. Like, so, yeah, 23, 24.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm so happy I decided to...
That was the longest story ever.
It wasn't long.
Felt it. I can't believe we're only at 3 minutes, because it felt like it was like 3 days.
Thanks, T-Boys, even though we still don't know if you are who you say you are.
Oh, he's not typing, so it might be. Also, Wendy, Edward, hello. Thank you.
And Heidi, hello.
Heidi, was she the one that said, I'm a big fan of Connie and Fish?
I don't know.
You
She just said that right now.
You need to become a big fan of Rob and Christine.
Yeah.
Or if you're...
Wait, when did someone say that?
Just now while you were telling that
okay.
long story.
It wasn't long. I was
You're
thinking.
like, so I was going to school, and then I decided I was going to drop out. And that was
Carly,
that was the best day of my life when I dropped out of school.
Don't be jealous, because I got flowers.
Dropped out. She did. So here's what I realized about your birthday. Last year at my birthday, well, the first year I was here, I've been here for 2 birthdays here. Now, first birthday I was here, I'd only been here for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Nobody celebrated my birthday. And Tom, our boss, who hired me, knew my birthday. And I remember he walked in that night, he's like, I bet you just want to go home and not do anything, right? And I'm like, because it's my birthday. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Just go home. So, like, nobody saw, so I seriously sat at home and I FaceTimed my nephews.
Aww.
Well,
were we friends yet?
No, it was 2 weeks in, so
Okay.
of course we were best friends.
We weren't dating yet.
No, like, nobody was my friend yet. And then last year, it was a good birthday.
What did we do?
Oh, I had trivia that night.
Oh!
And it was a good birthday because a guy came in town that was meeting with our boss and bought me a bunch of drinks.
Oh!
But here's the thing. Screw that. It's her birthday, and she's walking out here with so much stuff. Flowers, alcohol, wine.
Oh my gosh, I have to show you this. Connie and Fish got me a giant bottle of gin, my favorite gin. Ow.
Good afternoon, Liz.
I don't think I Snapchatted this, but I don't think anyone realizes
Watch the mic.
just how big it is. Look at this thing!
That is, like, look.
This is a half gallon
It's the
of
size
Bombay.
of my head.
My favorite gin.
Does that mean that I have a big head?
No, that means it's a big bottle.
Okay. It's all relative.
And I got a bottle of, excuse me, Moscato and a cannoli and some flowers. And what I'm not getting...
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D for my birthday. Even though I tried to seduce this one earlier.
Oh, and it was so...
I played birthday sex. And
Steve took video, and I wish
he took pictures.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I tried to delete them, but...
Was it horrible?
Oh my gosh.
I have a feeling...
I saw one. I was like, delete.
I have a feeling it was really bad because it was you looking like Magic Mike, but the female version.
It was so funny. Steve was like, I've always wondered what an uncoordinated stripper would look like.
I'm telling you, like, she was all over the counter, and then I was like, somebody from one of the other shows is coming out, because they were walking through the hall, and so I was like, they're about to come to the door, and to see her jump off this counter and come back and sit down, it was so funny, because I'm like, oh, you sexy dancing until someone's about to walk in, and I was just like, I was doing nothing of that. I'm perfect.
Oh, it didn't work, Rob. I'm trying to convert Rob to the dark side.
And she does not mean because she's Mediterranean. Sorry.
Oh, man. The dark side.
Are you Mediterranean, or did I just make you a lot cooler than what you really are?
Well, I mean... I'm
Middle Eastern.
I'm Middle Eastern. It is, I mean, Mediterranean.
Because that sounds exotic.
Are you saying I'm not exotic if I'm not Mediterranean?
Kind of. I'm just trying to make sure that, like, it's a true.
It is true.
It's a true.
It's a truth.
That's how I talk. It's a true.
So, no vitamin D.
Yeah, still, not working. Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
It's not. Damn it. I hope you enjoyed your show, though.
Imagine, to be honest with you, and you won't know that, but if you're, imagine if you were getting a sexy lap dance by your brother or your sister.
I'm not your sister, we're dating.
But at that moment, it felt completely in a different way where I'm like, and the whole time I keep looking over at Steve, because the way it works, so you kind of understand here. So that's where she did her dance, is right there. Steve sits in that room over there, so he can see everything that was going on. And I looked over, and he's like, got his camera, he's doing something.
He's snapping pictures so he could show them to Brittany and make fun of, and they can make fun of me.
It was so awkward though, because I'm like, I know I look pathetic. Most guys would be like, "This is awesome," and I'm like, meh.
I even did a chair twirl and was like, "Sit down, Robbie." Nothing worked.
It wasn't my birthday. What's sad is that on your birthday you're working that hard.
I know, right?
Like, that's kind of sad.
This is 30. Pathetic. It's okay. We're doing hibachi tonight, so maybe I can get on the hibachi grill.
Oh my God, you're the dummy. Yes, because you're the dummy that'll get on. Like the guy will be like, "All right, gonna heat it up," and he'll turn around to walk off, and Christine will be like, "I'm ready to," because it's so hot. Oh my gosh, you'll be like something about Mary or something.
That is so funny.
That would be awesome. I love though that you have like every day from now until Sunday she has stuff scheduled for her birthday.
No, not tomorrow.
Well, why?
Because I'm doing the judging for Aquinas again.
Yeah, you tell that all the time. But seriously,
disaster waiting to happen. What is my life?
No, your sexy dance on the hibachi. But Saturday, she's like, I'm trying to figure out things to do. It's like, we're seriously going to have to and here's the worst part, is that being your, whatever I am, your emotional support boyfriend.
Yeah.
I am like, oh my God, I'm going to have to like go to bed early Friday. Because my 32 plus 5 is going to catch up quick. Because I'm like, I know, like, it's going to be a long day.
Oh, you're right, Wendy. We are having a drink.
Oh, Friday you are.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Tomorrow.
So if anybody else wants to buy Christine a drink.
Yes. Birthday shots.
Although we did ask for people to say happy birthday to you, and only one person did. So I don't know how impactful these videos are.
Enough about me. What about...
No, No, this is all about. It's your birthday.
What
This is all
about you? No, let's talk about something because you told me that you don't like game night.
Oh yeah, so
Do you want to talk about this tomorrow, or do you want to talk about it now?
Well, I mean, if the boss were watching, he'd be like, "Talk about it tomorrow. You're done.
Yeah.
This has gone on long enough." No, we were talking about how Monopoly's coming out with a cheaters version of Monopoly.
Yeah, this fall.
Which is crazy because that just means that your game's too damn hard to begin with if you have to have a cheaters
So,
version.
like, the concept, it's still going to be the normal game of Monopoly, but the way it works is before you start the game, every player gets a cheaters card, and they're like action cards where you can basically move your position from someone else's, like switch. You can take someone's hotel or property, you know what I mean, from their little section. You can steal money from the bank. Or so I don't know, when I talked about this, I was like, Monopoly already destroys families, so like this is really gonna like mess up some lives.
And that's the thing is, like, I don't play board games. Like, you're saying all that about Monopoly, and I don't think I've ever gotten enough into a game of Monopoly to where I know anything about the buying and stuff.
Shaggy said, I'm so looking forward to Cheaters Monopoly.
That's just crazy. Like,
it's crazy to me, too.
And that's the thing is, like, when I went to Thanksgiving at my friend Angela's house, and her and her husband pull out all these card games, and like, let's play games. And I'm like,
I love game night. I love games.
I hate game night, and I hate Halloween. I'm throwing them both out there.
Why?
Because game night is just everybody's playing it, and I get bored, and I'm like, I'm here to drink and socialize.
But you drink and socialize while you're playing games. I love playing games.
I'd rather sit around and tell bull poopy stories. That's
okay. Is it because the game night that we had, or game day, it was like a Sunday fun day at someone's house, and you got sick?
I got sick, so I didn't have to be a part of it anymore.
He lied. He made it like he knew how to play a game.
I did.
And then we were like, Rob, how do you play?
What's funny is I got sick and I thought I was going to throw up. Again, I like to drink when I'm hanging out. And we'd been there. It was that was a long, long day.
It was.
I think we were out somewhere and then went over to this house. Anyway, yeah, and then so they were playing this card game. I'm like, oh yeah, this is easy to play. I've played it many times. And then they start asking all these questions, and I really thought I could figure it out before we got to that point. And finally, like, well, Rob, how do you play? And I'm like, I don't know. I've been making this whole thing up. I really was hoping that everybody would be like, this game sucks, and we wouldn't have even played it, but. Yeah, so if you want to invite me to game night, I'm totally cool as long as you have chips and salsa
and guac.
Alcohol and guac. But don't expect me to play.
I will play. You can sit in the corner. I will play and kick your asses at Uno.
I will, and that's part of why I lose all the time. I will totally socialize. I will be the life of the party, but I don't want to play. And Halloween, I just hate because I hate getting dressed up.
You wore a beer pong costume.
To what?
To work, right?
No, I already had it here in case I wanted to celebrate Halloween. Oh. I didn't dress up, and I won't. Like, I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of dressing up. So there's my
Nothing
two
will
things.
compare to Halloween when I went to Michigan State. That was so fun.
Well, that was 100 years ago because you're 30.
I know, I'm 30 now. I can't party with college students. Excuse me while I go cry in a corner.
Well, so excuse her while she takes her flowers, her gin, and her wine and goes and cries.
And my cannoli.
And your cannoli that's still here.
Yeah.
Again, I got nothing for my...
No, but this year will be different.
May 3rd, just remember.
32 plus 5.
6.
30. Yeah, I'll say, wait, never mind. That's you now.
32 plus 6 is the... And I want that on my birthday cake.
Okay.
32
plus 6. Okay, I'll make sure and I'll put a trick candle right in the middle.
And then my luck, somebody will be like, oh, you want a 6-year-old? Here's my son. He has ADHD and he's crazy. Thanks, devil child.
So yeah, anything else?
No.
I'm 30, flirty and thriving. No vitamin D.
Her birthday.
Can't convert Rob to the dark side.
Marissa, whose birthday is it? It's Christine's.
It's my birthday. Can't convert Rob to the dark side, and Monopoly Cheaters is coming out this fall.
By the way, and if anyone's watching this and knows what I'm going to say, I am a pure.
I know you are.
I am pure.
I'm trying to break him.
Not necessarily religiously pure, but I am pure. That's all I got. So good luck.
Thank you, John from Scarborough. Is Scarborough? How do you pronounce that?
Scarborough.
Thank you.
Anyway, happy birthday to Christine. You have a great rest of your day.
We'll talk to you tomorrow.
And thanks so much for joining us. Oh no, it's still